Hey, it's Layla Kay from Sonic Boom 6 and you are tuned in to Hit the Floor.
He say he'll kick the stuff one day, social took him away, but he's back around. I don't want to live round here, say no more. I'm sure you probably thought it before, oh, but I don't want to live round here, say no more. I'm sure living in a city where you know the score, and we all like a laugh without no fuss, no fight, counting pennies in your 20s on a Saturday night, but don't you worry about the money.
Hey, it's Chris from Hit the Floor magazine, and I'm very happy to be with our good friend Sonic Boom 6.
Oh,
hello, Chris.
Yeah.
It's lovely to see you again.
Yeah,
to see you.
nice to see
It's
a
been
nice
too long.
friendly
Chris
face.
Robo-Lint.
Back in the day.
There he is,
back in the
Chris
day.
Robo-Lint.
Good memory, you.
That's what you know him.
I missed the band days. It was good fun.
You should have kept going. You could have been
Always be-
headlining the Red Bull stage at
always be Chris
Sonisphere.
Robo-Lint to me.
We
Could've
could
headlined
we could be you. Yeah, we could.
Oh.
Well, you guys are doing brilliantly. I mean, you're one of the few bands from back in the day that have just gone from strength to strength, and obviously playing today is just proving
Yeah,
it, really,
I mean,
isn't
this year has been amazing. We seem to have got ourselves out there a bit more. More and more people are sort of getting into us, and we're sort of rounding off Sonisphere. We're closing, the Red Bull stage at Sonisphere, and that is probably the biggest gig we've ever done. The most important gig of our career.
No pressure. No pressure
I
whatsoever.
know, just
Doing it in an hour.
Just freak myself out then, without meaning to.
You're re-shitting yourself now.
I
on
am
stage,
just,
like,
yeah,
oh
oh
my
my god. Oh.
So I mean, how do you think you've managed to do that? Why have you guys managed to carry on so much where so many other bands,
I think-
such as mine, have fallen down?
I
to
think
the
a
ground?
lot of it was the fact that we did the make a mess of a band situation. Me and Layla did before Sonic Boom 6. So we started Sonic Boom 6 when we just started uni, and it was more of a thing of, okay, this is something we're going to dedicate ourselves to, and we've got all the first band stuff out of our system and got all the lessons we've learned, and said, oh well, we want to be in a band, that's what we want to do, and we're going to dedicate ourselves to it. I think that if you start in a band when you're 18 or 17 or 16 you go through these steps where you realise certain things, and things aren't always as you expect them, and we'd gone through all that and we got it out of the way, and we said, okay, are we ready to do it again and dedicate ourselves to it and make it work? And yes, and I think a lot of those things we got out of the way. We were like, the bands we were touring with at the beginning, we were like 22, 23, weren't we? And they were like 18, 17, do you know what I mean? It was like No Comply and Howard's Alias, these bands that we started touring with back in the day, they were so much younger than us, or like a good few years younger than us. But we were still like, because we just started the band, after another band not really working out. So I think, and that was it. We knew what we were getting into, and we were always very pragmatic and realistic about and we never said, oh, we're the best band, but we said we can be the best band, and we've got we might not be the most naturally gifted musicians, but we're the ones that are willing to listen and observe and do what we need to do to be, and make the sacrifices and face failure, stare failure in the face, and make a success of it. So
I think we mix it up so much as well. We've not got bored yet.
Yeah, because obviously you went from this basically ska punk roots, which was it Grimace as a band before?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
I remember Grimace.
Oh.
Back in the day. And obviously you've mixed it up, bring a lot more hip hop influence kind of in there. Just kind of
totally.
Generally, just kind of made your own sound, which there isn't really anyone kind of doing what you're doing.
No, exactly, and that's what keeps us going. That no one is doing what we're doing. We are quite unique, and that still excites us.
And there's always fresh ways to do it. There's always fresh sounds, fresh music coming out, like different styles of music that we can incorporate into our music. And seeing as that's our MO, that's what that's the whole thing of what we do. Then it means that anything new that comes along, we can try and mix in with what we do, which is kind of if you set yourself up as sort of a revivalist rock band, then you're kind of stuck with that tag and you can't really go anywhere with it. But with us, it's always been the idea to incorporate new sounds and do new things. So that kind of lends itself to being a band that can have a bit of a history in the back catalogue, rather than being a short, sharp shout of this big statement. We're not about that. We're more about you know, a rich history, and we're a band that maybe in the beginning it takes a few listens to understand, and the references might be a few layers under the surface, and you know, but that's always been part of what, you know, how we've approached things. So it's certainly not a mistake.
Yeah.
Right, okay. And obviously you got your new single out at the moment, which we've got here.
Yep, Sunny Side of the Street.
Sunny Side of the Street.
Yeah, the video came out on Thursday and the single comes out on the 25th of July.
Okay. And for people that are new to you, why should they go and pick up this single?
Because it's amazing. It's catchy. It's like
It's a summer festival tune. That's
Yeah,
why we put it out now, and that's it is a bit of a thing in itself. It's not necessarily going to be part of the new album, but it's the perfect soundtrack to your summer festival, and it's bittersweet. It's our bittersweet ode to the city streets we come from.
That's good. Well, we've been making a fantasy festival, basically asking every band one band that they'd like to see reform, or any band that are around now to play this festival. Okay, with you guys, what old school band that used to tour with, old school ska punk band? We haven't got any ska punk on the bill at the moment.
King Prawn already, innit? It's got to be King Prawn.
Yeah.
Were they
I'd
quite a
have to
major
say,
influence for you guys?
yeah.
Massive, huge.
Huge.
We wouldn't be stood here
We
now.
wouldn't be- yeah,
Literally.
without a doubt. Like, and it's a shame because we're in touch with all of them. Like, we're friends with all of them separately.
Right.
But like, we've not seen them together since this little, you know.
Convince them to reform for a while.
Well, you never know. I'm sure if the money's right.
There's always been talk and rumour, hasn't there, of it, but we'll see.
Check them some cash. You got any last messages you need to send out? Anything else you need to plug?
Just the website, sonicboom6.co.uk. We're always updating it. There's loads more news that will be coming your way. So join the mailing list because that always keeps you up to date with the Boom news. And the single comes out on the 25th of July, Sunny Side of the Street.
Get it. Hit the floor recommended. I'm recommending personal recommendation. So, cool. Well, thanks very much.
Cheers, Chris.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks.